Now back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 790. Brought to you proudly by the Tennessee Wildlife Resource Agency, Gaston's White River Resort, and Barton Power Sports.
Hey, welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray. This is my low voice.
Your FM voice.
It's my FM voice. Means feeble-minded.
Yeah.
You know.
You're a true bass.
It could fit a few people in this room.
I wonder who. But,
the two guys on either side of me.
Yeah, well, two guys. There's not two guys on the other side of you. Unless you see
I was
somebody I don't
cross-sided.
see.
Well, you're bipolar.
I don't even want to get into that.
All right.
You know that voice. That is the wonderful voice of Eugene Smith.
That's him.
Yeah. What is your name, really?
Joseph Eugene Smith.
Yeah, Joseph Eugene. That's what I thought. J-E.
I can always tell a bill collector when he calls the house, is Joseph Smith there?
Yeah, they do that when they...
No, he moved.
They do that when they call for Charles Ray instead of Larry. I know
Oh,
that.
yeah.
And, of course, we have Charles, and I know your nickname is...
Charlie.
No, but your full name is...
Charles Mott
Mott,
Covington.
that's it.
Yeah.
Mott,
Charles
yeah.
Mott Covington.
But
Is
when I
that,
was
is
in
that
the
a family
third-
name?
When I was in the third grade, I was called Coot.
You were called Coot.
Yep.
Coot Mott. I've heard
No,
of
just Coot.
Just Coot, huh? Okay, well, we won't get into anything after that. But Charlie Covington is in with us, Gene Smith, on this fifth Saturday on May the 30th. And I hope everybody had a great Memorial weekend. We're trying to hook up with Diane Carver from Browning Knife and Light Product Manager, but we've been having trouble. She got back with us, and then now we can't get back to her. But that's all about the radio land. And again, we want to mention MidSouth Junior Fishing Rodeo. A good friend, Jackie Welch, and his daughter, Dana, are again going to donate a lifetime hunting and fishing license for a Tennessee resident.
That's either, what, $400 to $600?
Oh, it's a lot more than that.
Is it really?
It is a lot more than that. So we appreciate the Welch family. Of course, Mike Hayes from up at Blue Bank Resort is going to give away a 3-day, 2-night vacation to the grand champion. And then our good friend Mark Lovell from Universal Fairs gave us some money to buy a bunch of bikes.
All right,
So that is next Saturday. Registration starts at 7 at Johnson Road Lake, right behind Germantown Baptist Church. And then we'll start fishing from 9 to 11, ages 6 through 12. It is a free event. And I've been putting out some registration forms here, and Gene's done the same thing. But we're going to have a lot of fun, thanks to the Germantown Parks and Recreation Department, the TWRA. Strike King, I went out the other day to Strike King, and Mark Copley, thank you, Mark, 3 huge boxes, and I think maybe that's where my back problem started, though Mark did bring it up to the truck.
Yeah.
Anybody ever been to Strike King? You know, it's down in the, you go down the
right,
steps.
Down here. I had to go pick up some stuff one time out there.
Yeah, I don't know why. They need to elevate that for a senior entrance on that thing, but I can't get in there. But Mark Copley, thank you, and that's... So we're going to be giving away lots of prizes. It's going to be really a lot of fun, and that'll be next Saturday, June the 6th. And I got some volunteers coming out from Legacy Outfitters. Gene will be out there. Ron Wong will be out there. We're hoping Bill Dance. He usually comes and supports us, maybe Carl Graham, but that's next Saturday. And I think there's another one that Jake Yost has got one going on up at Covington.
Right, Covington. Also, Bartlett. Doesn't Bartlett have one the same time we do?
I don't know if they got one.
Of course, ours is the biggest and the best. That's
ours is the oldest because, as we were talking off the air, this is 15 years for the TWRA.
Right.
51 years before that with the commercial appeal. Right. So 66 years is a long time.
Now, how many fish that little boy caught last year?
Oh, my
40-something fish in an hour and a half?
Oh, it was amazing.
It was amazing. I think that's the biggest catch we ever had at one time.
Yeah, and then so that was, he'll be back. I think.
Yeah?
I think they'll be back. But that's next Saturday at Johnson Road Lake behind Germantown Baptist Church, the 15th annual TWRA Mid-South Junior Fishing Rodeo. Do we have Diane on the line? Good morning, Diane.
Good morning.
I'm sorry we've been playing phone tag with you. But,
I don't know what's wrong with my phone. I'm glad you got me.
Oh, well, we're glad to get you. This is Diane Carver. She is the Knife and Light Product Manager for our good friends at Browning. And you folks know how Browning has been really good to Outdoors with Larry Ray in our 14 years on the air. And anytime something new comes along, I jump out there and I say, hey, I need to talk to Diane because I like lights, I like knives. And,
good, me too.
and Mr. Buck knows I like knives, okay? But you guys have come up with something that, and I like the price of it too, you know. But we're going to talk a little bit with Diane about the Browning's new 4-in-1 survival pen, right? I mean,
right.
Tell our listeners exactly what this thing is.
It is a really unique, cool product. It's a 4-in-1 survival pen, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
You can use it like you can a regular flashlight. You can take it off a portion of it and clip it to your cap, so it becomes a cap light.
Yeah.
It is an actual writing pen, and then it also has a glass breaker, so that if you're trapped in your car or you're outside your car and need to get in, either way you can break the glass out and get in or out of the car.
It's amazing, and I'm assuming.
It's very cool.
I know. How long was this? You guys sit around and think of things like this. I know you got some guy that sits up in a cabin in the mountains thinking of these things.
We have
Boing.
a lot of people thinking of things all the time. So
Yeah.
that's how we come up with a lot of cool products.
Well, it is, but this one is at $22. Is that right? That's close
Yep.
enough. $22. Also, you divide that 4 into 20. It's a little over $5 for each
There you
bag
go.
on there.
Yeah.
I mean, you
I
can't.
like the way you think.
Yeah, I'm always thinking that, And of course, I like when you put out your press release, it said suggested retail price 22.00. I like the 00 better than anything, But the the $22. And Diane, how long have you been with the company now?
20 years.
Yes.
All right.
Yes, it's amazing. How do y'all explain to my listeners out there when a new product hits the market, maybe the evolution of that product?
It starts with an idea, whether that comes from me or, like I said, we really do have a lot of people out in the field, pro staff people, employees at Browning, and we come up with ideas, and, from there it goes to prototypes and samples and production, and we show it to people, and we test it, and we get it out in the field, and we make sure that it has the features that people like, and we tweak it, and then we get it ready, and we launch it in our new catalog. And we've had some very, very good years recently with both knives and lights. It's been it has been the biggest years we've ever had at Browning. So
I know it. Yeah. I mean, and we're talking to Diane Carver, who is the knife and light product manager for our good friends at Browning. And, I just found the other day, we're talking about a $22 knife right here, okay? A real bargain, okay? But then I think about, and I saw this one, Diane, and it just blew my mind, the Black Label flashlight lineup, the Disruptor.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, here's a knife. It's $425.
That's the ultimate flashlight.
Is it really? It is, isn't it? I was looking at
is.
I mean, were you in that process too? Because this thing, it says it's bigger. It's no bigger than a can of soda.
Yeah, and it is extremely bright. It's
500
2,600 lumens. It is our ultimate. It is our ultimate flashlight. It's pricey, but for the guy that wants the absolute best out there, this is it. We weren't sure how it would do based on that price, but it's doing extremely well. So there are people that really want to pay for something like this and have just the ultimate light.
Well, $200 that is the label itself. I mean, come on now.
$425.
I know, but I'm saying half of that goes with the Browning label. I mean, people want.
Oh, there you. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. No. You are not just paying for the label. You are paying because the name behind it means that it's the best product out there. It's not just for the name.
But I tell you what, you see that label, and that label is. Does it rank number 1 or 2 or something like that? That I've read that the Browning label is so. I don't even know how long you've had that label.
Oh yeah. The Buck Mark is the most widely recognized logo in the outdoor industry. Yeah. They've done all kinds of surveys, and that's something we're very proud of. We have a lot of people tattooing our logo on their bodies, and the extreme loyal customer base that we have is amazing.
Well, I won't even ask you that. So
no.
I won't go there. I won't go there with Diane here, But I know that I can see. I've seen them. I've hunted with people with them on. I got it on the back of my truck. Okay, that's as far as I'm going. Okay,
and that's where mine is as well.
Okay, that's where it is. And again, we're talking to Diane Carver from Browning Knives and Lights, and we've talked a little bit about this new 4-in-1 survival pen, and it's out now, isn't it, Diane?
It is.
It's available now.
It's available now.
Okay. Well, I'm waiting. They're shipping mine to me because I want
yours will be there today, and we apologize that it didn't make it before the show, but you will have one today.
That's okay. It's going right with me. I carry them around with me. In fact, I've got two other ones. The one that it kind of rotates around. I can't even remember. It was in my backpack for hunting all year round.
I've got one of those. Yeah.
Yeah, it backpacks.
Good.
Yeah, it backpacks into those things. And Brownie's been good enough to give us some things on Outdoors with Larry Ray. And what are we looking for? We got something else coming out, Diane, before we let you go? You got some...
You know what? Our new product launch is in September, and we
Okay.
have a really lot of cool new knives and lights coming out. I mean,
now you got new-
every year you're excited about the new products, but I have to say this is one of the most exciting years, I think, especially as far as knives. We've
Okay.
got some cool new lights, but we have got some really amazing new knives coming out, and our new catalog will be out in September, and I hope everybody gets a copy of it or looks at our website and sees all the new products we're coming out with.
And give them that website again.
It's just browning.com.
That's it. It's real simple, and you can
It
go.
is.
You can go to lroutdoors.com. That's pretty simple too, because I got a
There
simple
you go.
person doing it, but me. But no, do it. Diane, thank you for being on Outdoors with Larry Ray.
Thanks for having me.
Stay in touch, and you got a lot of friends here in Memphis. Okay.
Okay, perfect.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Talk to you later. All right.
Okay, thanks.
All
Okay,
right.
bye.
Bye. Diane Carver, the greatest name there is for her
That's
job.
great. I wonder is that a real name? I guess it is.
That's her real name.
Yeah.
Is that your real name?
Not really.
It's not really your name?
I'm an alien.
Not really Smith.
Not really. That's him.
Oh, my.
I've been called a lot
All
of
right, can
things.
we take a break? Let's take a break right now, then we're going to come back and switch gears. We kind of shuffle it up here, but Charlie Coveted in studio. Not really Smith is
That's
in the
me.
studio, and we'll have him back next week to explain everything he said this week. And,
Hope I can remember.
yeah.
Take notes.
Yeah.
Greg Ratliff is our show producer. This is Down in Your Throat, Down in My Back, Larry Ray. All 72 years of me now.
You're finally getting that matured voice.
I'm finally getting that mature voice. We'll be right back. Let me take another swig out of my sparkling ice cherry limeade here on Outdoors with Larry Ray
That's
on
my
this
favorite.
May the 30th. Be right back.